So, good morning everyone. So, today is Saturday and almost summer na. Pero malamig-lamig. And almost summer na. But it's still a little cold early in the morning. So, right now, we are in the town of Racho Biste. And we're hiking the trail going to Podolský Velký Plešivec. This is a 1 hour hike, and when we get to the summit, from there we'll decide if we're going back down or we'll just continue with our pace going to Katicherad with Katichi Castle. So come join me, enjoy this summer, because here in Slovakia we only get at least 2 months of summer. After spring comes, 2 months of summer, and before fall comes, it will be cold again, and it's another jacket season again. So this is the only time of the year that we can enjoy wearing t-shirts and shorts. So I will take this opportunity to hike and trek as much as I can. So come join me on this hike this Saturday morning. By the way, today is the same day as Magna Automotive's Family Day, but I decided not to go and decided to go on a hike for myself, because I really enjoy hiking in nature. So this is what the route looks like. You can also mountain bike here if you want, and jog, of course. If you're into jogging, you can also do that here. So I'll get back to you later when I find some interesting things to see, and if I think of anything that I want to discuss on top of my head. There's actually a few, some Filipino that wants to work here in Slovakia are asking me. I'll just think about it for now, and I'll get back to you later with some of those questions and answers for those. So here are some questions that I always tend to get from my fellow Filipino that wish to work here in Slovakia. The salary, how much is the salary? So I'll be honest with you, it will depend on two conditions. One, if you are someone like me who came from the Philippines through an agency, so they have an agency tie-up here in Slovakia. So your salary would be depending on the agency, because you are not actually directly employed by the company, but you are employed by the agency here in Slovakia. There are some Filipinos here who are direct hired by the company. So all the benefits that the locals have, they also tend to have, like night differential, meal allowance, and some discounts that are available to the locals. Like in my current company now, Magna Automotives, they have a discount card, something like that, that you can use to go to a gym, which would only cost you €11 per month. So if you don't have that discount card, a monthly fee in that said gym would be 48 to 50 euros a month. So as you can see, there is a really big difference. So you would ask me, how would I go about to being a direct employee? As of now, coming from the Philippines, I know only one agency that when you arrive here, you would be a direct hire for the company. And that would be Prime World Management Inc. or Prime World Agency. I'll double check and put the FB page of the agency right there. And another way that you could be a direct hire for the company is cross country, coming from different parts of Europe or from totally different part of the world, like Taiwan, Middle East, Hong Kong. So I know one agency here in Slovakia, and they have some Filipino agents working from here. That would be a human pie. So I would also put the Facebook page of the agency here. But applying cross country or direct also has a downside to it. It would actually cost you a lot more. I think it would cost you around 200,000 to 300,000 Philippine peso. That's roughly around 2,000 to 3,000 euro. So that is it. So coming from another part of EU, they usually cost around 1,500 euro. So those are your options. So for me, my current company now is Magna Automotives. I work about 7.5 hours a day, Monday to Friday. Sometimes we have Saturday, usually we don't. So that would be 20 or 21 days times 7.5 hours times €5. That would roughly translate to 700 plus to 800 plus euro. And we have a €50 bonus for, it's like hazard pay, because my department is painting of side mirror covers for cars. And we actually, on my department, we actually lift heavy metal, the rack or jig that would be put to the machine. So it's an easy job. There is no mistake about it, but it's a little bit tiring. So that's about it for that question. Direct hire and from agency, if you're under an agency, expect to have a salary of 600 to 700 euro. It would be much more, depends if you have overtime or not. But if you are under a direct hire, you would earn around 1,000 to 1,200 plus euro, and all the benefits that the company has. So that's about it for that question. I'll get back to you later when I think about anything else. When I see anything good to take a video of. Look at that. I'm trying to catch my breath. Okay guys, so we're going back down. We actually took the wrong path. This path is going to Katiche Road. So we're climbing back down to go to the proper way. So I'll get back to you later when we're on the right path. Okay guys, so we're finally back down. So from Rakichoviste, when you arrive at this fork on the road, you will take the left path. It's going to take you to Podolský Velký Plešivec, and the path to the right will take you to Katiche Road. So we're taking the right path now, and later we're going back down and go to Katiche Road. And from Katiche Road, we're going to go down to the town of Katiche, and we will take the train ride home from there. So if you can see this is a deer feeder. So that tells me that there's actually deer, but they are timid creatures, and if you happen to see one, they will just run away from you very quick. And I don't even want to think about having a close encounter with a male deer. So we're now on the right path, guys. So I'll get back to you later when we reach the top. So tips for newbie would be hikers, trekkers, or trail runners. I urge you to invest on some good gaiters. Gaiters are shoe cover that covers the opening of your ankles, because check this out. This is full of twigs and debris that to get into your shoes if you don't have a proper good gaiter. So invest on one good gaiter for your shoes so that it wouldn't be uncomfortable for your trail run or hike or trek, and you don't have to stop every few often to clean the inside of your shoes. So I'm thinking a shortcut on this steep incline. Don't try this, guys. Okay, guys, still climbing. There is no path on the way there. I'll see later when I get up there if there is a clear path, better way down and up, and I'll show it to you. Not like what I did. I climbed it on a steep climb, and I happened to stumble upon this fallen tree, and I can't resist. Think I'm going to take a coffee break here. So I just finished resting and having a coffee break. I really hope there is a clear path down, because that way back down would be interesting. Okay, so let's continue climbing up until we can get to what we're trying to get to. So if you happen to watch this video, and sometimes I do not edit out the mistake because I want the vlog to be as raw as possible, as natural as possible. So sometimes if the mistake is a little bit tolerable, I just left it there. Okay. Okay, guys, coming from there, we finally made it here. Look at that view. We made it. I know a nuclear power plant. Dude, don't bite me. We finally made it, guys. So here's the clear path. And we have mistakenly gone to the wrong path. So let's climb the top. So, okay guys, we finally made it to the top of Podolský Velký Plešivec. So there's actually two paths here. This one and this one is the real path that we should have taken from the start. But once again, doing this thing, we got lost. And this is the actual path that we took right in the middle of the jungle. So there's a bench here, and there is a cross here, because 80% of Slovaks are Catholic. And here is where you can see a Slovakian flag and a map. It's the Panorama Velký Plešivec. And here are the route that you can take. The yellow is going back to Ratchabiste. The blue one is going to Sipkobe bus. And the blue one is going to Chaichitirad, Katiche Castle. This is Velký Plešivec. And here's another one of those thing that you can record that you have made it here. There's a logbook here and a pen. And I actually logged my record here that I am here. So if you find this journal, look for my entry on that page. So here's the view. I will be taking this path way down. And there's a bench for resting. So this is the actual view. Let me zoom in for you. There's actually a lone tree down there. That's so cool. And another one from there. So this is what Slovakia is like. There's a town over there and some nothing in plantation. I think that is Novo Mesto. I don't know. There's another town here. I think this is Bishnobe. Another town there. And some houses in wooded part of the area. And I don't know if you can see it in the video. There's actually a nuclear power plant right there. And so this is what you will find if you go to Ratchabiste and take the Podolský Velký Plešivec trekking route. This is the place that you want to go to. And I'm going to end this video here and take some selfie, and I will try to make a live video on my Facebook page. See if anyone will be interested in watching. So here it is, the 360 view of the viewpoint. I'm going to set up live and I'm going to take some pictures. So we're about to go down. So once again, if anyone wanted to come here, Filipino or non-Filipino, so what you want to do is go to, look at that, that's a mountain bike course. What you want to do is go to Ratchabiste, sorry for the pronunciation, and from Ratchabiste, take the mountain path to Podolský Velký Plešivec. That's the one, the overview that we came from. So now I'm showing you the right way of going there. I'll show you the right path that you should take, not the one that I took, because what happened was, okay, use that for a minute. What happened was, I think I took the wrong route again. I got lost again. So it's part of traveling, I guess. But what I did is take the off-beaten path. I actually climbed hill, an incline if you will, inside not a dense forest, just wooded area, but it's a steep incline. I think it's a 90-degree incline. So I want to show you. There it is again. Katiche Castle. That is Queen Elizabeth Bathory's castle. And I think this is Katiche. So, curious fact about Kim. She is known as the Blood Countess. She is actually Hungarian royalty because the Hungarian Empire actually took over most of Europe. So, why was she called the Blood Countess? Because she likes killing and torturing maidens. And there is a rumor that she loves taking bath on the blood of her victims. And that's why she remained young. That's what the story that is being told about. We don't know if the bathing of blood part is real or not, but she do enjoy torturing maidens. Most of them are her servants, and on the later years when she cannot torture her servants, she abducts maidens from the nearby village. So that's a small fact about Elizabeth Bathory, the Blood Countess. So this is the way down that we are taking. So once again, I'm going to remind you that my name is Kuya Jobs. Kuya is a word of respect. It doesn't translate to any other language, but in a Filipino, it's a word of respect you add to your elder brother, Kuya, and for elder sister is Ate. So my name is Kuya Jobs, and I am a foreigner working and living here in Slovakia, in Novo Mesto, Nadbahom to be precise. So if you're a Filipino and you wanted to work here and you have any questions, you can find me at all my socials, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Instagram, I do have, but I rarely post there. So my handle is Cavite Checkpoint. My handle is Cavite Checkpoint. So here in YouTube, when I upload this long form video, I always use the English language so that international viewer that happen to stumble upon my channel can understand me. And I have some locals that are already watching my vlogs. And for Filipinos, don't worry. If you go to my Facebook page and my TikTok page, I usually post shorts and this long form video there. But on my Facebook page and TikTok, I usually converse and speak on my mother tongue, which is Tagalog. So once again, I'm on my way down. So later I'll show you the right path to take going to Podolský Velký Plešivec. Okay? What you want to do is follow the yellow marker. This one. The yellow marker is the one that you should take to go down and go up that way to Podolský Plešivec, the view deck. And the yellow path is the one that you're also going to follow so that you can go to Radyo Vista if you're planning to go back to Rancho Vista. And there's other path that you can take to Katiche Rad, the blue one. But I didn't see a blue one. But I think that's the way the direction is. But there's no blue marker there. So the yellow marker, follow the yellow marker to get back to Rancho Vista. So later I will show you where is the start of the correct yellow path to from Rancho Vista. Okay.